Didn't have any money, nor cards, nor anything.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time, welcome. And if this is not your first time, again, welcome back. So we are going to talk to you about, what are we going to talk to them about today? Because you just really wanted to tell people this story for some reason.
What?
When we finally met in person. Our first date, when we first got to see each other face to face. So we're going to share that experience. Now, I say that when we first met, we spoke on the phone and we talked for countless hours. Oh my gosh, we were on that phone. I would come home from work, and this was back in the day before voicemails. There were answer machines. That's how long ago this was, y'all. What was you say that was 1993? Golly, that was so long ago.
Ancient history.
Yes, right? So I would come home and play my messages, and they would be him on the answer machine singing. He would be singing. You singing songs. You don't remember this? Yes, singing these songs. And so we would talk on the phone at night. And he was teaching at the time, and I would be concerned that you're on the phone awfully late. You got to get up and go to work, and he didn't work. He didn't care about it. We would be on that phone all night until the sun came up. Sometimes you would be sitting on the phone grading papers, and then he would be on that phone, and the sun came up, and then he would shower and go to work. Like, that was crazy. We were on the phone talking about everything. So he kept trying to press me about meeting him in person. I was a little reluctant because I was enjoying the conversation so much. I really enjoyed you. And I was just concerned that I might not like what I see. Because remember, I told you that when I put that personal ad out, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back to our other video about how we met. I was concerned that if I see you, you know, I might not like what I saw, just like that other guy saw. And I don't know, this is so crazy, but I was like, the shoes. I was like, what if I don't like the shoes? What if he got on some damn Jack Purcell, some fish heads? I was like, I do not want to meet him. I was like, let me just keep talking to you on the phone forever. So he kept pressing that he really wanted to meet me in person. So I told him, okay. And then the night before, I just went to get a puppy. So I told him about me going to get the puppy, and that puppy actually became part of our date later on, when I'll share that with you later. So he was pressing the issue. Why were you telling him why you were pressing the issue?
I mean, you're making it sound like we talked for like 2 days, and I was like pressing you to meet. I mean, we literally were on the phone every day for like, you said a couple of weeks. It was more like, I don't even know. I thought it was a couple of months. It was at least 5 or 6 weeks, at least.
Okay, I say 6 weeks. Yeah,
at least 5 or 6 weeks.
I would say 6 weeks.
Well, okay, well, how long before you met the truck driver? How long was it? How long you talked to him before you met?
I didn't even talk to him on the phone long.
Oh, so,
no. And so no, no. What? I mean, what you are tripping about that? That lasted all of a 5-10 minute meeting with a puppy, and that went on about our business. I actually talked to you on the phone.
I thought I was the only one, yo.
Oh my God, whatever. So anyway, we actually met, and where did we meet at? Oh, and so I wasn't gonna allow him to come pick me up because I was a single Black female. 27 and attractive, and I lived alone. I had a house, and I definitely didn't want to let him know where I lived at, so he couldn't come pick me up, and I damn sure wasn't gonna pick him up. So we had to drive separately and meet at a public place,
so she could make a quick getaway.
You damn right.
if necessary.
Exactly. So tell them where we met.
We met at Friendly's.
Exactly. And we're supposed to meet at Friendly's
ice cream.
For ice cream.
Not dinner or any kind of food, just quick ice cream.
Just quick ice cream. And then you know what I remember from that Friendly's date, right?
Well, it was so very interesting because,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
6 weeks. And again, I may not have, I don't know if ever said this to you, love.
What?
But, you know, you resisting seeing us.
Seeing us. Seeing you.
I'm sorry.
Us meeting.
Seeing each other.
Okay.
It actually, it actually created the relationship without the one thing you were worried about was what somebody looked like. So, honestly.
Call me shallow, whatever.
Yep.
You daggone right. You got to be attracted to someone.
Okay.
But okay, go ahead.
Hey,
Call it what you right. All right, go ahead. I interrupted. You never told me what.
But it certainly allowed me to get to know you and your brain and what was inside of your head instead of what your head looked like. And then of course, when I saw you, it was like pleasantly surprised.
Boy, what I remember when I was sitting in my car, you remember what kind of car? I knew what kind of car you was driving. Do you remember what car I was driving?
You were driving that Sentra, right?
Red Nissan Sentra. And you were in that blue Isuzu Trooper. And when you got out that truck, I said, woo! Y'all, he was lifting weights, so he was a little buff and wide shoulder up here. And I love him with facial hair. And he had a beautiful short cut beard. Oh, you did have on a striped shirt, but that's another whole daggone video. Every time his mother bought him Christmas gifts, she would buy him shirts with stripes. And that's another story, but that's okay. You had on some jeans, and I don't remember what sneakers. They might have been like a Nike. I don't remember, but they weren't no damn fish heads, Jack Purcell's. And so I was like, wow. And then you had a close cut haircut, and your hair was a brown. Well, y'all, he don't have no hair now, but it was short brown hair. And yeah, I liked what I saw. Yeah. But that's not what I remember from the date. That is not what I remember from the date.
So you can only imagine after all the time spent on the phone how excited I was to come and meet this person that I had been speaking to. So we had our ice cream, we're sitting there, and then the time comes and my dumbass didn't have any money, nor cards, nor anything. And I basically then, it's a wonderful first impression.
Do you remember why? I remember exactly. I can tell you what you told me now. I don't know what true is. How true it. Do you don't remember?
I don't. That I was so excited that I forgot it. I don't.
So you told me that on your way you decided to stop at a video store. It wasn't Blockbusters, but it was your neighborhood video store. This was back in the day when we used to watch we had VCRs, y'all, and you put in the VHS tape. You went to return your videos and you paid for the videos, and then you forgot to go and get more money. So you came and your excitement, and you didn't stop to get money. So I had to pay the first damn check, y'all. And when I say that,
first impression.
But when I normally tell this story, you tell people, okay, I paid the first check, and then you say,
I've paid for everything else since.
Will that be one check or two? Slide it on over the hill. Come on in, Kobe. Say hi to our subscribers since you had to come in. Be very careful and just say, hi, y'all. Can they see you?
Hi.
6'3", y'all.
He did it on purpose. It wasn't an accident.
That is the baby of our 5 kids, y'all. He is a twin, and his name is Colby. So here we are, 30 years later. Wow, that was our first date friendlies. But the date ain't over, y'all. So after that, remember I said the night before, a girlfriend of mine, Nancy, drove me to Frederick, Maryland. I was living in Baltimore then, to get a puppy. And it was a standard poodle, a chocolate standard poodle named Mo. So I needed to get back to my house to get Mo because I don't think did I have Mo crated? I don't know if I had a crate then or not. Nonetheless, I needed to go back and get my puppy to let him out. And I wanted to introduce, the puppy to Mark. We decided that we didn't want to end the date there. So we decided to go did we decide to go to Federal Hill first? Yeah, we went to go downtown at the Inner Harbor. Oh, down at the Inner Harbor, it's called Federal Hill, and it overlooks the Inner Harbor. And so, there's a walking path and there's benches. So we decided to go get my puppy, and then we were going to go to Federal Hill, and he took me back to his place. He was living then in his late grandmother's house that his mother had inherited, which was that was Federal Hill?
Yeah,
Federal.
Right behind it on Jackson Street.
So we went back. I'm trying to think if we went to Federal Hill first and then took Mo back to your place when we decided to then go to dinner. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I know Mo immediately peed on my carpet.
Yes.
Kristen's my house.
So we took Mo to the park, to Federal Hill rather. We walked around and we sat and we talked. And then now, the sun's beginning to go down, and we decided to then go to dinner. And we went to, where did we go for dinner? I remember. Do you remember?
Louis' bookstore.
Louis' bookstore. I don't think it exists anymore. So we did take Mo back to your place.
On Charles Street.
And we went there for dinner. You remember that conversation, don't you?
Well, I mean, there was a lot of conversation, but I just don't even have any clue how it ended up where it ended up. But I was like, what the hell? Because you basically, I don't even know why you act like, do you remember this?
Go ahead, tell me.
Because you say you never said this, or you didn't say it, or I don't know what you give.
You said I said it, so if that's what you said, I said.
But I mean, basically, we talked for 6 weeks. We met early in the day for ice cream
that I paid for.
Everything was so fantastic. We did 3 other different things, but now all of a sudden at the end of the night, you're like, I don't know if this is going to work out. I'm like, what?
I don't remember saying that.
Okay, well, tell everybody what you.
I don't know. Go ahead, you tell it,
I just did.
Okay, if you say so. So then, what happened after that? Then
I don't know. I probably went home and cried, I guess.
Yeah, right. Don't play with me. So I don't even remember the conversation. So I can't tell you what that was about. I really don't remember.
It was a dream I had that night, man.
Yeah, maybe, whatever. I don't know. So after we finished Louis' bookstore, it was getting late. And so, I had to go get my puppy, and I said,
and I didn't know this girl.
What?
It was getting late, and I didn't know.
Exactly. It was getting late. And so, I'm a respectful young lady. And I said to him, it's getting late. I think that I need to go home. So we went back to get my puppy. Wait a minute. Did I drive myself down there? Probably not.
I don't even remember.
Wait a minute. I let you know where I lived at?
I don't.
Yeah, because we had to go get Mo.
Well, I guess so.
So I guess you drove me home. And it's a Suzu Trooper, y'all. When he gets in the Suzu Trooper and he turns on the radio, right? And he used to like listening to mixtapes. Yeah, we're from Baltimore, y'all. He was into the mixtapes, the mixed music, the clubhouse music, and the what was the other thing called? Techno. So, we listening to the mixtapes and he not got them all. I was like, how you know about black music? I was like, okay, into the music. Then the music just stopped. So he would have to bang on the dashboard, bang, 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 for the music to start again. And dang on a Suzu Trooper. That's what I remember about that. So he took me back home, and that was our first date. And here we are, y'all. We've been together 30 years, married 28 years, and we dated for 2 years.
I didn't let you.
Before we.
I didn't let you kiss me, did I?
Boy, we probably did not kiss. I don't remember. I cannot remember. I doubt it. I know me. Probably not. Like my mother would say, you just playing games with yourself. So I was probably just playing games with myself, trying to resist. I don't remember that. Probably. I know me. I probably did not. So that ended that first date. And we dated 2 years before we married. So we will come back and tell you all about our experience as an interracial couple, tell you about some uncomfortable situations. So we'll come back and tell you all about interracial dating before we even talk to you about interracial marriage. That's another whole conversation. But again, we have stood the test of time. That's how you say that, right? And so we are still here. And I'm not even going to tell people what I said. We'll talk about that when we get to sharing about their marriage. What I said about when you proposed and what I thought. But you'll remember. You'll find out in the other video. All right. So again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm going to let you do the outro. No. Come on. Remember.
There's 86,400 seconds.
Why are you so dry?
In every day. Don't waste any of it.
That is, why can you not get this right? Again, y'all, thank you so much for watching. There's 86,400 seconds in every day. Make every second count. Bye, y'all.
Don't waste any of them. Peace.